a second, because I also have to turn the power for the mics on again. So, all right, we should be loud and clear. I will. Let me just do this for you.
You broke it. You broke it, Justin. Good job. Good job on breaking it.
Wow, dude, what happened?
What happened is it's focused on this.
Oh, gotcha.
So click the gray barriers.
Oh, okay.
And then do it. Whoops, that's 1. Okay. So that's 0, that's 1. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. All right, and here we go. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
And you're watching 186 of DangIT Productions, the last podcast of 2017.
And it seems like we have a new person on here, Twister Vale.
Ooh, hello.
I've yet to see that name, and
Same.
with their little emblem thing, they seem new because I pretty much remember almost every single, what's it called? Like user
chat.
emblem.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
that one's hyper unique with the light green and red in the center.
Calvin has a new
he does. It's like
picture.
someone, it looks like a Mark face. Not Mark, but
like a Markiplier face.
His little
I can picture it immediately. So, let me see. yeah, I didn't see it.
God, that's so disgusting.
It's like one of his many like thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the last podcast of 2017. That type of like phrasing of something didn't really hit me until like Friday, when the person who was like watching the gate at my work place would say like, it's the last Friday of the year. I'm like, shit, you right?
Yeah, you right though, dog.
You right though. So at first, like, I didn't really even think much about it, but now that I had that experience happen to me, I've just been really thinking about things that have happened in 2017 that were great. I mean, there's a lot of things that weren't so great about 2017, but there should be like a lot of positive things as well. So this is kind of like more of like a real reflections on all the things that have happened like thus far, is as far as just good things happening to us, the channel in general.
You said that you had something you wanted to talk about. What is that?
Yes. So, I mean, not like something specific, but just kind of like to add to the whole like New Year's stuff. I mean, like, other than the channel like continuing to drop, we are gaining subscribers. It's a net loss. Let's just be honest with that. It's a net loss.
But we are getting new subscribers.
We are gaining new subscribers.
Nice.
My only issue right now is that we haven't been posting a lot of discussion stuff. So it generally, our Dang Play stuff like overwhelm like our subscribers. So they'll start thinking like this is more of like a Dang or like a Let's Play type channel. This is not what I wanted. They unsub without really knowing what's going on. So I want to create more of a balance for that, but I still haven't figured out what
redo your preview video.
The preview video? What do you mean?
Let's close this real quick. Let's just go in here. So hit this, my channel, boop 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 boop. Customize. Hurry up! Come on, Justin. I thought you had good internet.
Shut up.
All right.
Because right now, the only thing that will really help differentiate all the channels is
because you should have like a preview video there for new visitors. So
right
now your preview video is too many fidget spinners.
Yeah, I just kind of like got lazy with like making a new channel trailer. Because we are like always fluctuating what we do. So
to a point we are, but at the same time we do consistently show discussion videos and Let's Plays with a weekly podcast. So those are 3 things that we can adamantly say, hey,
this is what we do.
This is what we do. You can expect a weekend live stream podcast where you can talk with us and the rest of the community right here.
Yes.
I have to like mirror myself from what I'm seeing on here. We have that along with almost daily Let's Plays and discussion videos on various things ranging topics. From shows to movies to games, I guess. I don't know. Shit.
You know, just like the usual things we shoot. Okay, yeah. I guess it's just a matter of us like displaying a new video out there. So what else is there other than that? Because it wasn't exactly what I wanted to speak of, but it was definitely something that I should not avoid. It's something I should really like address as far as like reflections on this year. So I am happy with the decisions that we have made thus far and how we're sticking to it. So or more or less is going to be the same type of like idea of what we're going to be doing for Dang Plays discussions and the podcast for the next year. Nothing too big. I wouldn't say that unless like we were really gaining subscribers and we actually had things that we can do like with a good budget, like some experimentation videos, like us like real life doing like pretty much stupid things for the sake of our own education. As far as like reaching outwards, I mean like Patreon and stuff like that, that's still gonna stay there. I am glad that Patreon did.
So I'd like to bring it to the attention of Justin that our new friend Twister Vale has pneumono ultramicroscopic silicone coniosis. So right there.
Whoa.
It's black lung.
Whoa, dude. Oh, I'm sorry about
that. Cal has a very nice little New Year's resolution that he wanted to share with everyone, and that's that he plans on being a more socially interactive person.
Okay. Yeah. Stephen belching.
What?
Remember Stephen belching for that one discussion video? It was Ruby, and he just like let out like huge burp.
Oh, we
stopped everything.
Okay, I remember.
Hold on, I think I have it on Instagram as well. That was so funny. I wonder how they're doing right now. How their New Year's resolutions are doing.
Brendan's tripping out on how I was able to read it. I was able to read it because I learned that word in middle school. A few of my friends was like, "Hey, do you know what the longest word in the English language is?" We all thought it was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious right there. Nope. I have one longer. It's pneumono ultramicroscopic coniosis. There's only one word that matches it in length, and that's it in the plural form. It's pneumono ultramicroscopic silicone coniosis.
Oh, okay.
Instead of an S at the end, it's an I.
It's an I. Yep. Yeah. So, hold on. Oh, it was this one right here.
My favorite bit about that whole video is that we all start clapping and stop clapping almost on cue.
We just know, like, instinct, like, okay, and break. So,
well, you ain't getting any deader.
All right. So, Gabe, did you have any New Year's resolutions from last year's New Year's Eve and whatnot?
If I did, I don't remember it.
I had a hard time remembering too, so I actually watched back on like one of our old podcast episodes. Mm-hmm. It was an episode. It was a Christmas exchange one for last year. That was the one where Sephi gave something to Nolan. We all went out to San Diego with her, and then we delivered it there. Gabe, you were in the other room. It was at the house.
Okay.
Yeah, and I remember that my New Year's resolutions was to lose weight. That was like the only thing I had like written out, and that was to go like from like my 85 to like I think back to where I was like when I took my photo for a driver's license. It was like 165. I didn't really follow through with that until like I started doing when I started going to the gym. So I'm at a nice 82.
Nice.
So I'll be working on that. Although it might be counterbalanced because I'm muscle weighting too. It's like, what? And it's like, it doesn't feel like I'm really losing much weight.
Schedule a physical with your physician. Get a body fat index.
Yeah. I think my gym also has that too. I first day I went there, they let me kind of go through like a full like not full physical, but just like a whole full like body mass index and all that other statistic stuff.
Well, BMI is one thing. You have your BMI, which is your weight to height ratio.
Yeah.
But then you also have your body fat index, which is your percentage of weight that comes from fat.
The fat.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's just that's usually what you typically use to check your health, because you could be technically critically obese, but it's all muscle and it's all healthy weight, but you're still considered obese even though you fall into a healthy spectrum. Whereas if you're in a correct weight, you could still have a high body fat because you just don't have much else.
Okay, so I would say for like this New Year's resolution, I would just like carry that one over. Not to like lose weight all the way down to like 160, but just something that I feel like very comfortable with. Because it's mainly for me, it's just like kind of a visual. Like if I see my stomach, if I'm able to pinch it like a good amount, and actually if it just like kind of shows, then it's like, okay, let's see if I can do something about that, and that's gonna be my New Year's resolution. My other thing, it actually ties in with what I've been doing recently, was Mixer. I want to see if I can really pull through with Mixer as far as like a streaming service, like whether it be for just for me or is it like part of a team. I also kind of want to establish that too.
That is a cool thing on there that you can have team streams.
Yes, I like that.
I invited you to mine.
Yes, and I accepted.
I saw that. You accepted almost right away.
It is like, well,
wow. That was fast.
I was expecting like a 30-day notice at some point. Or send you a 30-day notice. Hey, I submitted this. I sent this to you. I was wondering if you would get back to me on this one. Thanks. A week later, I wanted to follow up on this. Thanks.
I'd like you to know that your interest in joining the team is duly appreciated, but due to the high influx of participants wishing to join the ranks, your application has been pushed further back in the process.
Yeah. So I do want to talk a little bit more about Mixer a little bit later, but for now, Gabe, what would you think it would be your New Year's resolution for 2018?
My New Year's resolution, to finally start a career.
Oh,
yeah.
Start one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not just a job, but an actual career. And I already know what I want to do.
Do you?
Yep.
Do you?
It's a very important job in our area. Firefighting.
Oh. Yeah. No, seriously, like what's with all these random fires? And that's a really cool thing, because when we see things about like firefighters like over the past like couple months, just like as far as like them like fighting out these fires, it's incredible like what they have to do because they're right into the heat.
Yeah, fire hot.
Fire is really hot, and when you see, like,
I know I've caught.
I know you. I know I kind of did it, but just seeing them like after like their, I guess like everything that they go through, they're just like exhausted. The last thing I can like measure that out with would be like an image of like these two surgeons after like standing for like a 22-hour like surgery.
Yeah.
And they're just like on the floor, and they're like, I did it. I was like,
I saw a picture
God.
of it was two surgeons that went through a 27-hour operation to save a high school girl.
Wow, dude.
And they were just it was just a picture of them sitting on the sitting next to the operating table, just knocked out.
Oh my God, dude.
27 straight hours of surgery, dude. Just imagine that.
With magic fingers.
Yeah. So it's one thing to stay up for 27 hours. That's tiring in and of itself.
Yeah.
Now imagine being in a high stress situation for 27 hours.
Nothing but the concentration, like
getting
through all the handkerchiefs, all like the forehead padding.
Yeah.
Two-eye blind Larry, pat my forehead. Okay, I got it. That's the wrong area.
I didn't say stop.
Do it some more. But that's really cool. Anything else other than being a firefighter? I don't even know the process of that, actually. As far as getting there.
So first I have to finish a course as a EMT.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I have to learn first aid, immediate medical assistance, all that type of stuff. And I believe that's 6 months to a year to get all the credits for that.
Okay.
After that, I have to take a Biddle test, which is the physical fitness test for the firefighters. I have to pass that with a certain degree, and then I can start the fire academy. Okay.
I remember that our old friend Mario wanted to be a firefighter.
As far as I know, he's still a paramedic.
He's a paramedic, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. So, I mean, that's super cool. I just never knew, like, what was the path to, like, those type of careers. So like right now, I'm pretty satisfied with my job right now. So that's something about that. I'll probably want to move up like within the following year if I can, depending on like the education requirements. And it's like, oh, you need to graduate. I'm like, well, not so much for that New Year's resolution. Gotta wait 2 years for that.
Sir, I would like a raise. You're fired. Well, it was nice working with you.
Well, it was a nice ride while it lasted. You're shaking your own hand. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just go. Larry, you're shaking your own hand. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really actually see it.
Fucking too blind, Larry.
Two-eye blind Larry is too blind. But yeah, I was also thinking about other things to reflect on as 2017, like in like little categories, other than like just like how we are like education wise and like financially. Also, just kind of like things like gaming, because there's a bunch of games that came out 2017, and also the Switch came out in 2017, which kind of baffles me still. It still came out. It came out in March. And so,
oh shit, did it?
Yeah, it came out in March. And it's like, wow, dude, like I didn't even think about it.
Wow, Zane has some big aspirations for you. Says you need to become an actual director for a big budget movie.
Yeah, no, Zane. You can keep yours to yourself. Just kidding. I don't know, a big budget movie, no. Because I hate what I see as far as the process of going through that. Like, you'd see actors, like, talking about, like, okay, well, in order for us, it would take us, like, a full day to just, like, film this one scene. And they talk to YouTubers, like, okay. So they just spent, like, 5 minutes on that one scene, and we're done. So we're going to move on to 3 other scenes, and then we'll call it good. Oh, wait, we got room for another one? Okay, that's right. And then they edit the very next day. So I like that path where it's more freedom to you instead of like going through like several other like parties like in charge of like makeup or producing and everything like that. Just to shorten the process, I would if I actually made like a full length movie, it wouldn't really be like that big. I would say it'd be like on our own budget. It'd be something that means a lot to us, and there aren't really any compromises.
6 paper clips and a half-eaten apple.
Yeah,
it's a great budget.
We'll call it that the movie.
That the movie?
Yeah. Budget the movie.
Jeez.
I'm trying to think of what was it? Woodman featuring Tim Allen as Gabe.
Woodman Tim Allen
as Gabe. So you're playing the actor who's playing the character.
What?
You're gonna play the actor, and the actor plays as the character. So you're playing technically 2 roles, but you're playing the one.
So it would be me acting as Tim Allen trying to act as me?
Yeah, or whoever that character is, yeah.
That seems way complicated.
Yeah, but budget.
No, I think we could afford Tim Allen.
Yeah, you're right. And the next day, it's like, Tim Allen, thank you. Like, that's Gabe. He just has Tim Allen's face cut out. Nonsense.
It's not even a good cutout. It's a 4 megabyte fucking JPEG of Tim Allen.
Oh, now you made him sad.
Well, I'm gonna look for my picture of Tim Allen I'm gonna use.
Long time ago, I thought about us like trying to reenact the reaction apocalypse in which all reaction channels died. God. And I was thinking that we should just have like paper cutouts of all these famous like reactors and do stuff like that, and then Steven would just be himself.
Oh, that's small. Hey, whenever a picture is saved, it automatically saves to my folder. Nice. I like it.
Yeah, it'll remember the next thing as far as like what type of thing you're trying to save.
That stupid fucking picture.
We need all that for milk.
Why do you have a glass that big for milk? Duh.
Well, yeah.
I have no idea where my folder is.
I'm going to watch the chat via my phone. Actually, Gabe, you can be You can act as Ben Affleck acting as Batman.
Whoa. All right, so here's the picture I would use, but it seems a little small, doesn't it, Justin?
Right, so you need to stretch it out.
So I need to stretch it out. So let's get. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, you see if you can match it.
Yeah, wait. I can't like.
It's like you're petting the dog, Gabe. It's like you're petting the dog. Perfect.
Make that full screen for a second, just for me. Nice. It's just me walking around all day with that cutout. Doesn't even have a chin.
Yeah, he does have a chin. You have to draw your own,
right?
Or if you can like ingeniously like get your chin down there.
I'd have to get a lot closer to this camera. Wait. Rotate. How the fuck does he? Good enough. Why do I do things? Whoa.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you just kind of like detach the screen. Okay. Oh boy. So, as far as games that you played this year, it doesn't have to be like games that released this year, but any games that you've really loved playing this year for 2017, Gabe? Any games that you really liked playing?
From this year?
Yeah. Well, not from this year. Well, just
games that I played this year.
Played this year, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's like there's a lot of them, but
yeah, because I'm like trying to think like what games did I play and what games did I enjoy?
Yeah. Well,
here's the question, Mark. Did I play For Honor at all this year? What year did that come out? Did it come out this year?
I don't know. We were let's look it up actually. DangIT plays For Honor. I could have sworn it was actually early this year.
It did come out this year. Huh.
Oh, it's so weird. But we did really played it like sometime afterward.
Weird. Yeah, we played it sometime afterward. But I'm just like, huh.
It feels like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But then it's like it was released like that long ago too. Was Forza Horizon also the same thing, or was that like late last year?
Forza Horizon was either late last year or very early this year.
Okay.
Either way, I know I played the hell out of that game for a while and enjoyed it. I enjoyed a lot of games. Really, it's just were they completely memorable in terms of like, oh yeah, I'd play it again a lot. Also, we have a small little Google up here because that's supposed to be where the what's it called is the stream health.
Oh right, it's a little black dot.
Yeah.
Also, Zane mentioned like we played Mafia 3 for a bit.
We did play Mafia 3 for a bit.
Yeah.
Like that too. I think Mafia 3 was a game that I might pick up again.
Mm-hmm.
I may or may not for several reasons, really. Love the game, love the storytelling, but the fact that it's such a linear game and there's not much in terms of like the outside game.
Yeah. Okay.
There's not much post game to really play around with. The whole reason I'd play it again is to try the other endings for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's 3 possible endings as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll probably have to wait a while on that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Gears 4 came out this year too.
Never touched it.
Same here. Also, Call of Duty World War II, same thing.
Haven't touched it.
Haven't touched it.
Same. Oh, Destiny 2. Haven't touched it.
Yeah.
Battlefield 2.
Like,
haven't touched it.
Like the mainstream first-person shooter games, didn't touch it. What's Andromeda? Mass Effect Andromeda come out this year? I think it also did too. But
touched it, never played it.
Touched it, never played it?
Yep. My brother has a copy of it.
Okay.
A game that I played a lot of recently was, of course, fucking Fallout and Skyrim.
Yeah.
Played a lot of it.
I know that a lot of my game time was dedicated to Breath of the Wild. I still
that was a fun game. None too sure about the post game.
Yeah, it's once you like beat the final boss, it's you kind of lose that urge to continue playing unless you're a huge collector. And granted, I haven't done that. And I'm doing like the DLC live stream, and that's been fun. And then like Mario Odyssey's there as well, so I'm like, I gotta juggle stuff. But that's also been a really fun game. So all the games I played, like
I think the problem with a lot of games recently is there's not much like post
game stuff.
Yeah, and there's not enough challenge in them to really constitute a second playthrough. There's not enough story options to constitute another playthrough.
Yeah. I have an issue nowadays with games that don't have like a post game as far as like the storyline itself. Where it's like you beat the boss, like it saves the game, but when you start the game up, it's like right before you fight the final boss, but you're able to do all these other things. With Mario Odyssey, it actually is like, oh, all right, we spent a good amount of time, like we're in the Mushroom Kingdom now. What do you want to do now, Mario? Like, let's check on the princess. Where is she? We gotta go find her. And that's how it is.
So you beat the game, and it's like, man, it's been a good time.
Let's go check up on Peach.
And she's not there, so you have a reason to go fight Bowser again.
Or actually, you can fight Bowser again, but it's like a picture frame, like the old 64 series, where it's like it's fighting in the past, but you're still able to travel to different worlds in like present time just to collect all the moons.
I really liked Mario 64.
Yeah.
It gave you a reason to want to collect everything after you beat it.
Yeah. I love that collection.
And it was so you could see Yoshi. Yoshi gave you 100 lives, which meant nothing because you already beat the game. Right? You beat the game. What do you need 100 lives for? I wonder how quickly I can kill myself. Is that what you want?
I got 100 lives, but what else do you have? Like a firm handshake. Yoshi, that's your own hand. Oh, sorry, just kind of. Larry, that was your own hand again. Sorry.
I see. So,
Doki Literature Club. Sorry.
My Hero's having a game come out next year.
Yeah.
And it's on all consoles.
It's like...
So Mark says he's going to plus ultra my ass.
Ooh. But there was footage of it. If we're talking about the same one, like Bandai Namco released.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't that good of an impression. I saw that.
Was it much of a...
Like, I would say... As far as the animation and like the graphics, it didn't really do well to hold up like a good impression for me. It was very half baked, I have to say, unfortunately. There's also One Piece World Seeker that's coming out. That's kind of I guess it's more of an open world One Piece game. But that's like later on in the future. But yeah.
I'm playing Doki Doki right now.
Yeah. I'm only watching as far as like what the Game Grumps have seen with like minor like images here and there that just popped up. It's like, oh, that's I guess that happens. Mark is saying like there's a lot of room for beta. It is a beta, so there's gonna.
Says it's not even a beta, so it's an alpha stage right now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Still got a lot of room.
So it has a lot of room for improvement. But if it's Bandai Namco, it's probably going to be slightly. I think it's going to be slightly below mediocre.
Yeah,
I've gotten that from a lot of their games where there's a lot to want, but it is what you signed up for. It's like, oh, this is exactly how I imagined the game of this universe to be, and it sucks.
I noticed that with a lot of the anime games that they make. It's like below mediocre. It's all right. Like it's exactly what you'd expect. Some of the other things that they do that isn't anime related, those are all right. Those are good. Yeah.
Because one thing that I've noticed is animes are good as shows, not as games. For the simple fact of you have the hero like on a pedestal. I'm going to vanquish all evil because I'm the hero. Da punch.
And the fact is that you have these main characters, so you don't really have room to explore anything. It's all kind of like restricted within their own perspective, like within the game. So you can't be like, oh, I got like my level 12 like Genin right here. I'm gonna level up and make him a Jonin. No, it's all Naruto. Bro, you a Genin. For life.
For life. You know what? I think that's what they can do with Naruto after this show. After Boruto. After Boruto, have whoever's in charge be in charge. Make a game about the next line, but with your character in there.
Yeah.
Don't make a new show after.
Just
open up to games and DLC.
Okay, yeah.
You'll make a lot more money.
Yeah.
Try and stick to the same like spectrum that you put the like bonus content from Ninja Storm, the Shikamaru and Tamari saga that they had. Mm-hmm. Try and have that. Try and have that same aesthetic to it, but with brand new characters, with whoever ended Boruto starting this. Be like, all right, you guys in the new class, go be ninja. Yeah. Don't fucking suck. Oh no, you died. Well, hey, you guys are new ninjas. Don't go.
Damn. Like, I guess that mechanic in World War II Call of Duty, I think it's that game, but like when you die, you have to swap to another person entirely. That's one mission out of Battlefield 1. Okay, that was Battlefield. Yeah, you die and then you like swap into a different character. Like,
and that's what I really liked about Battlefield 2 something. I don't remember its subtitle, but it was for the Xbox 360 way back in the day. It was close to being one of the launch titles. It wasn't a game where it's like, oh, you're a super soldier hero and you're going to go and kick everyone's ass. It was, no, you're playing as the army. Well, your army of men that are going. And if you died, you didn't die. The camera zoomed out and threw you into a random guy on your side, right, and you continued the mission. At the end of the mission, either all of your men are dead or you're graded on how quickly you did the mission, how few of men died, how many of their men you killed, and how well you executed the orders.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, Mark is talking about Shinobi Striker, the new Naruto 2 Boruto game. Oh yeah, he's talking about the make your OC character, I think. Where it's like, oh boy, you have the options to have this whole character with Naruto's hair, Tamari's hair, Anko's hair. That's it. I don't know. Like, as far as like what I can see, it's just like it doesn't go well in depth as far as all the different things and styles you can change, because everything is kind of like modeled after like the characters themselves in the show. Like, oh, I can be super cool, and I have Zabza's sword.
I think that was another problem that Xenoverse had. Outside of the whole, oh, we're no longer a button mashing arcade game. We're a single button command game. I hated that. It ruined everything that was great about the, what's it called?
The
Dragon Ball Z games. Yeah, the Budokai Tenkaichis and whatnot.
Yeah.
Where it was down, left, right, B, energy punch, and you do a fucking big-ass Kamehameha wave.
Yeah.
And wreck half the fucking world.
I think that's what the new Dragon Ball FighterZ game is all about.
Yeah.
It's kind of return to form, 2D.
It's returning to form, but at the same time, it's
different too.
It's a side-scrolling fighter game. It's a 2D fighter. That's what I liked about Tenkaichi was it was a completely three-dimensional fighting game where you had the ability to fly up, fly down, kick someone's ass, hide behind a tree, and then beat their ass.
Right. The impenetrable tree until you reach it up to like right here. So Calvin was saying like all I played this year was just Red Dead Redemption, like regular Red Dead, which is still a really good game. It's from what I remember like watching, just like to reminisce, it still is really good as far as like the presentation and everything. Lagging so bad. Can y'all wave so I can sync with y'all? There.
Yeah. If you want to know what's going on, there.
We'll see.
You don't have a. It's not like most porn sites where your sound sync is when the dude decides to slap her ass.
It's like I'm at sync. The whole entire thing's at sync.
That was like one of the funniest things I've ever read on like any comment board ever, it said, when the illusion of porn is ruined, when you realize the sound for the smack happens half a second after the smack happened.
You're enjoying it, and you're like, oh yeah, oh psh.
What do you think you are, Kill Bill?
Yeah. But yeah, Zane was asking, of all the games that I've played, I guess, like, what's the one disliked most? But I guess we can spread it to like both of us.
What's up?
The game that, out of all the games we played like this year, what's the one that we disliked the most?
If it's the same question I thought it was, I think it said, of all the Let's Plays, which one was your least favorite or something like that.
Oh, really? Okay, let me just check, because
I saw a question.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. This is something we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been a Let's Play this year that you disliked the most? Oh, okay, I misread it. Yeah, it's Sword Art. Easy.
Least favorite Let's Play of this year that I can think of. All of them that didn't involve me.
All of them. That's a very Gabe answer, so I'll let that go.
And I don't mean just on our channel.
Oh, you're talking about in general, like
all of YouTube.
All YouTube. You're watching Markiplier's Doki, and you're like, you use more me. That is something that you've been doing like recently.
That is something I've been doing recently. I've actually put videos on my channel.
Oh, sugoi.
I got so bored one night. Actually, I got really bored on Christmas. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stream a game. I got my computer working. I found a way to talk with my microphones and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a game. Didn't work. The stream was going to hell. Nothing wanted to work. I couldn't get enough stream health going, enough bandwidth to actually get it going. And I was like, you know, fuck it. I don't care. I'm done. And then I was talking to my dad and whatnot, and then he decided to give me his webcam because he doesn't use it ever. So I was like, awesome. And so I was like, all right, I'll just record a video. Everyone went to sleep, and then I popped in my Steam, found out that Doki Doki was
free.
Yeah, it was free. I was like,
game.
oh, cool. People are playing that right now. I could hop on the bandwagon. And sure enough, I packed my bags, hopped on that bandwagon, and took off.
Where are you in now in the game?
I am on the 3rd day. So I'm at the start of the day after your first poetry reading.
Oh, okay. All right.
However,
it's a pretty slow start.
Yeah. However, in terms of videos that are up,
yeah.
Ibrahim, you should know what my YouTube channel is. My name is literally right fucking there in the chat. Hold on. Click me. There. But
also Nolan's here. What up?
Right? Oh, how come? Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, but Mark was saying like his favorite Let's Play like of this year was us playing WWE. That was also really fun.
That was a great.
Oh,
that was a great one. Dude, I couldn't kick your ass fast enough.
No, you were doing pretty well. Like, but at the end, I don't know what happened. I just like I mashed A the exact time they needed to.
Yeah, dude, you got your second win, and yeah. I just couldn't beat your ass hard enough.
It took a while.
But in terms of like videos that I actually have up, I only have my first video up for it because I made a horrible mistake in my recording. Well, I have to record through my phone.
Yes.
My computer doesn't like the headset that I use to record my audio.
Okay.
Like my voice audio. And so I decided, you know what? I'll just record through my phone. I set up a headset and got it going. However, I completely forgot that I have 2 separate audio recordings on my phone. I have a voice recorder and a memo voice recorder.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I had the regular voice recorder and used the memo voice recorder. Now, the problem with that is the files, when you upload them to a computer, they're .memo files.
Oh.
They're not audio files in any way, shape, or form, and I can't find any program to convert them.
Convert it?
Yeah. Like, I've scoured how to change a .memo file to anything. Nothing exists. Well, nothing under free. No. They start at 15. Just to do the one thing. to switch it from a memo file, not even a memo file to an audio file, a memo file to a text file. So I'm pretty sure if I want to find one that switches it to an audio file, is going to cost more and be harder to find. However, I have a way of fixing it, and that's what I did for my first video. I play the memo, I lock it in a padded box as a sound dampener with my webcam, because my webcam has a built-in microphone. And I hit record, and I hit play, and I wait in a quiet room, not doing anything, because sound still gets through that box.
Yeah, you noticed that too.
So I have to do that at the dead of night when everyone's asleep, when I want to sleep, but I can't, because if I fall asleep, I'm going to wake up with a 9-hour recording.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like other ways, because you pretty much get like picture perfect like quality in as far as the game recording, because like OBS is able to do the screen recording and everything like that. But there's another thing like trying to connect that like with audio stuff and whatnot. So some kind of dedicated like USB mic is totally fine as well.
I don't have enough USB ports. I have 3 USB ports. One is the webcam, one is my mouse, the last is my keyboard.
What about getting like, I guess, a multi-USB?
That requires money.
Oh, okay.
Every game I have on my channel, and every game I'm going to have on my channel for the foreseeable future, is a free game. Or free.
Free, yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because
so I've been playing a lot of free games. I played a Flash game as my first game, which was technically my second, because I didn't have my setup ready to get the audio from my phone to do Doki Doki. But
Nolan's talking about like he regrets never playing a D&D on DangIT Productions while I was over here, like not an established one.
Yeah,
that
does suck.
Although that big one that you set up before you left was something else, dude.
That was massive, and we all fucked it up right away.
It's crazy.
Oh, there is a new vid chat on Discord.
Oh yeah, that's right. But haven't we used that before? Or at least I've used that with like a Nyan.
We used that with Sephi, I know that.
Yeah, so I mean, that's gonna be interesting. I'm trying to find out ways for you to be able to.
Trying to what?
I mean, the only issue is that like you can do streams and stuff like that, but that requires like better internet, because with the Xbox you just need like a webcam plugged in, and then you have your headset, so it's like, okay, that's totally fine.
So how happy are you that you don't need to connect for your Xbox anymore?
Oh, I never really recorded directly on the Xbox, and I still don't, so I'm happy I don't have that.
Well, I'm saying like for your streams.
I don't need to connect
from your Xbox with Mixer. Weren't you doing that? Oh,
well, what do you mean? Are you talking about like me stream directly on Mixer, or just like offhand with like my usual thing?
Well, offhand you could use anything. You're using your computer.
Yeah.
I'm talking about with your Xbox, you can stream from your Xbox onto Mixer, like we were trying to do that one night.
Yeah.
For your video, for you don't need to connect webcam anymore. You can just use any USB webcam.
Yeah.
To record your video.
That is super cool. That's a really cool option. And I did talk about how I kind of wanted to do that, but I also like that setup that I have now, which I don't think would really work out if just by Xbox. You know, the whole interactive button stuff like that. And I guess like since we're talking about Mixer now, I can talk about like our process like doing that. It started with us trying to play Halo Combat Evolved. We were trying to just do a stream on that, and we had a whole bunch of issues, but at the end of the day, what we came up with was just to do just a regular stream just on Mixer and just capture the footage there. I still have the recorded thing there, so I'll post that later. I don't know if I want to add any adjustments to it. I'll probably like edit the video as far as like overlaying like recorded on Mixer or something like that, and maybe other cuts if needed. But yeah, after that, the day after that, I decided to stream on Mixer again, because I'm like, yeah, why not? It's like I kind of like the idea of like leveling up on Mixer.
Level up.
Right, level up. Got these sparks too. Yes. And my God, that was the most successful run of a stream than I ever had just doing it on Twitch ever. Because it was just Andy, right?
It's a really close knit community on Mixer.
Yeah.
Everyone loves watching everybody on there.
It's super cool. I was there. Andy was there. I was playing. I'm trying to recount everything that happened. I was playing
Mario Kart.
I was, but before that, I was playing Final Fantasy 15.
Stop. Don't.
And I was like,
nobody likes that.
Like, what can I do? Andy suggests like, hey, do the monster.
Over you.
do the monster gambling thing. I'm like, the monster gambling thing. I guess I can do that. And all of a sudden, I just get all these follows and stuff. Like, whoa! And then I started playing just Mario Odyssey, I think, for a little bit. But it was like Mario Kart. Let's play Mario Kart. And it's like that was the most fun I've had as far as like engaging with people in a while. And I'll be honest, I tried doing it the very next day. No one came. I was like, it was only a miracle. just a little flash of light that I could see. Now I'm just like trapped in this burial abyss. But I was like, wait, it's the weekday. That's why. So I did it actually earlier today. I did streaming and it was totally fine. Not as big as it was last week, but it was definitely people coming in.
Because you had your 1 week of newcomer.
Yeah. Is that like a thing that's always guaranteed?
It's not always guaranteed, but it throws you on the front page before anything else.
Wow, dude. Because
you have your newcomer streams on the top, and then you have popular streams below it.
Gotcha. Up and coming. So I guess like where I'm at now, I'd probably like sit in the middle of all that. So
you're in the area that they don't care for. You're no longer up and coming, and you're not popular.
Oh no. But I'm at like 46 followers. I need to get to 100 to reach my goal. But as far as like New Year's resolutions I want to link back to, as far as like Mixer, I think as far as my level, I want to get to a level 100 at least to on Mixer, which is doable.
Dude, it's super easy.
Yeah.
Fall asleep with your game on.
Oh, I do that. I fall asleep and I'm at like 59 now.
Yeah, see, fall asleep with your game on. Bam, level 100 in like 6 days.
All right, let's shoot for like 120.
Fuck it, let's go full 1,000.
Full 1,000. Whoa. I mean,
max level.
A lot of the streamers I see have just like levels of just like 100 and so, like 101, 2, 7. And I see those really odd ones where
max
like
level.
And I see some odd ones where like 117, but they don't really do streams. It's just like, I don't know. I just like the leveling up thing. And I also like the little sparks thing. And I learned how to do like the interactive button stuff on Mixer. So that's been, I mean, it's kind of okay for now because I don't really have a lot of things on there. But I noticed that there's some issues as far as like, I guess me pressing anything on the interactive board, and it just kind of slows things down on my side. So
that's why you shouldn't press them.
That's why I should never press them.
You're not the interactor, you're the interactee.
Yeah. Strange. But
interactive butt stuff. Fucking Nolan, man.
Whoa. Maybe in the next patch.
So there's so much I could say to that. Because it already exists.
What?
Well,
on the Mixer?
Not on Mixer, but
or just like anywhere else.
There's interactive butt stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still like on the line to like streaming like IRL on Twitch.
It's IRL and it's streaming. I'm not sure how well it'll fare under the YouTube guidelines if I bring it up.
Okay, yeah, okay, you're free to go.
Wait, what?
You're free to go. You don't have to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of talk about the skits. I miss the skits, but I'd like to make them like really, if we ever did, make them really brief. Something that isn't like takes too much of a day to do it. Kind of like how Vine videos were. In fact, I don't even know what's going on with Vine right now.
Is there a breast simulator or stimulator? Because that's two entirely different words. One has nothing to do with what we were talking about. The other is vaguely what we were talking about, but you misspelled it. Mark knows.
Talk about campsites. Oh boy. I've been thinking about it. A way to integrate vlogs for the new year. I don't know though. I don't know how that's gonna work out, or if it's gonna be really nice and successful, or even nice to look at. Because my life is pretty boring. Even if you put it into a weekly thing, it's just
do what you did before. The monthly channel updates.
I can do that too.
Or quarterly.
Quarterly. Yeah.
Like what we plan to accomplish for this new quarter is increase prospective new viewers by adding an extra line of code to our data system, which allows us to hit a broader audience across a wider demographic worldwide.
Oh, I see. You know what? You get a raise. Larry, you're fired. Oh, okay, I'll get out of my stuff. You're just touching your hand again. Damn it!
Check your phone to make Atlas great again. Great again. Great again. Great again.
Okay, so I played
Breast Simulator.
I figured as much.
I'll let him do it. I'll let him at that. I'm scared. I'm gonna check my phone.
What?
It says check the group chat.
Check the group chat. To make Atlas great again. So I'm just gonna check back on stuff here as far as what people have been saying. But yeah, as far as
I'm not gonna say that. Just not gonna say that. Not at all. Just because of the end. I'm not gonna say it.
Calvin's asking, what is your favorite comedian YouTuber?
Oh, god damn it, Mark. You're not supposed to talk about it.
You know, Mark? I'm going to move you as a moderator. Oh, look at that. Looks like you're no longer a moderator.
Oh, look at that. And if you look here on the chart, you'll see our number of subscribers drop exponentially.
Mark, go ahead and comment again so I can see you without the wrench. Actually, I don't really know if that's actually popped in. Yeah.
It should have if you did it.
Yeah. I'll wait and I'll just put you back on again.
If I have Steam, I'll download Nico Para. What is that? I have no idea. Time to look it up. Boop, 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 boop.
Crawling in my skin, says Mark, as an action. All right, thanks, Mark. I just
These wounds, they do not heal?
There you go. You've been set to a moderator again. Congratulations. Oh, no.
It looks like it's protected by an age restriction.
I don't know about that. You can see by our charts, by adding an age restriction, we actually increase the number of people interested in our content.
It's funny because that's so true. No one talk about Necopod. Okay, so I'm scared. If Nolan says nobody talk about it, I'm worried that it might be like a Shotokan trap game.
Oh.
I'm going to look a little more into this because I'm scared. I need to know things.
9 times out of 10, Steven had the same response. I don't know about this, but I kind of want to know.
Okay, plot.
Okay, yeah, that's probably best. Just look up the wiki plot.
Cashew Minaduki is an aspiring chef who moves away from home to open his own confection shop. While he's unpacking in his shop, he discovers two of the family Nikos, Chocola and Vanilla, came along him by hiding in cardboard boxes. After the two Nikos and Cashew to let them stay and live with him, the three of them work together to run his shop, Le Sol Gil. During the story, Cashew receives a couple visits from his younger sisters, Shigeru, and the other 4 Nikos owned by the family. Okay, let's not talk about this game and the fact that it's a Neko Sister Con fucking harem game, it seems.
Yeah. Well,
dude fucks his cats. Don't think about it too hard.
Going back to
if you think about it too hard, you'll realize that there's an option to fuck his sister.
No.
I talked about it, Nolan.
Favorite YouTube comedian? Asked Calvin a little bit earlier on. I'll still say the Game Grumps. Like I had this need to watch like one of their old jokes, which was like Dan's radio voice, and how it seems like the person talking over the radio is like right up close to the mic, to the point where they're like putting a whole bunch of like physical like impacts on the mic. We're just like, what? Oh, it's something I gotta show you. It's like hilarious. But yeah, let's recommend that game to Steven.
So,
a DangIT plays restriction. Steven plays. Neko Para.
When more people have seen the Futanari trap porn of your content than the content itself, your series is a lol cow and a failure.
Well, I mean, we'll have to like interview them later and just see how they really feel. I think we are doing very well. It's like, he's speaking like Barack Obama. It's like something wrong with him. Yeah, he's just he has a. I think it's. Monster Hunter World. That's the one, the PlayStation, right? PS4.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's like there's like a new like.
Could be.
Yeah, it's a new game coming on the PlayStation 4.
I don't care to fact check that. I've been doing a lot of reaching for that far ass freaking keyboard. Also, you have the same keyboard that I do.
Yeah, it's like one of the newer ones.
The exact same keyboard that I do.
The latest one. I really like it. It's
pull it by the spacebar.
It's not. Yeah, it's not quite mechanical, but it has a clicky feel to it, so I like that.
I like this.
Oh yeah, that too.
Has volume buttons on it. It's great.
I'm still so used to like just the analog on the actual speaker itself. As long as I can reach it, I'll always go for it. But otherwise, yeah, you right. I'm usually like really up close though. So
I'm not quite a Force user yet.
Oh yeah, not right. Not quite yet. So what's going on? Well,
God. I'm not. Okay, I'm not sure who I'm more mad at, Calvin or Nolan. I think Nolan, because that was an excellent answer. That was such a great answer.
Nolan, you're being a bad influence. Also,
Zane, don't fuck with me. I know you're fucking with me, but I read that and I wish it would real.
Danny Phantom, The Return of the Box Ghost, coming to Xbox One, PlayStation. Nolan, have you gotten my gift yet? Because I haven't gotten Nisephi's gift yet, and I'm really concerned about that. I had that issue like with mailing out gifts. I wasn't sure like if something bad would happen to it like in mid-transit. So it's just like, So I was worried about doing the Secret Santa this year because like there's such much more separation. There's like much more a case in which something might happen.
I'm so fucking mad. I can't even express how just. Oh, Nolan, you keep giving me just so much mental fatigue.
Yo, Justin, what do you think of the Spear of Destiny?
I can't with you right now. Just Nolan and Justin and Nolan, the two of you combined is Jolin and whatnot.
Joel.
Where's Aaron?
Nolan saying sent Sephi's gift to her address. That's good. I haven't heard anything from Sephi yet as far as that. And I haven't gotten Sephi's gift yet. And it's supposed to be like
so you guys just had a nice little triangle trade going on, didn't you?
I guess so. Same way with like you and I just kind of like swap back and forth. Yeah. Wait, what was your gift to Anaya?
I was gonna hunt down a something. We talked about it. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember that.
Killing me now.
Okay.
It had something to do with One Piece and
One Piece. You're gonna give him the One Piece?
Oh, the One Piece.
Justin, in case you and Gabe might get Monster Hunter World or any other game, that's what's coming out. Can you send me your PS4? We don't have a PS4. That's the problem.
If you want to know my PlayStation Network profile, it's literally the same profile of everything ever that I have.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have. Just to
Dude,
always...
I don't know how I'm the only person to come up with that name, but I was, and so I snapped it up on just about every gaming network and site you can think of.
Are you sure you're not the only great Gabe out there?
Oh, there's multiple. There's at least one other one on YouTube.
I'd love... I love
It makes me so mad.
I know,
Mad
right?
at you.
You have every right, because I just like I lay in on it. It's just like, wow, Gabe, your first video. I wasn't expecting you to do a skate video.
I'm so just. I want to beat you.
Gabe, I didn't know you worked for Full Sail before. Oh, you went to Full Sail. Monster Hunter will also be on Xbox. What? No way.
No way.
I didn't. I'm gonna fact check you. No way.
DangIT Production is a slice of life anime that has 3 arcs, but its most popular arc is the React DangIT.
You son of a bitch. Fucking hate you now.
Why?
Well, not you, but just
why
like.
Why are you so mad at Zane?
Because you write. I hate you for it.
Hey, you can't be mad at him. He put React DangIT.
Oh, you right. I still have like a little like grudge against you, Ned. Oh, he's right. Yeah, it's coming out for Xbox One as well, and also PC.
He already said that.
Also PC?
It said it right there, yeah.
Oh yeah.
For PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Must have been happening when I was looking it up on my own time, educating myself. See, I didn't even read that.
Would I lie to you, Justin? Mark said that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, he called you a liar to your ear.
To your ear. I don't know. I have a weird. I always fact check myself. Like, well, not always. But I do have a tendency to always like double check for myself. I'm the same way at work, so don't take it personally.
So Calvin said, "Pussy Destroyer 69 would be a great gamer tag."
I feel like
Nolan replied with Cat Punch 24, and that and that made me think of fucking just Cat Punch reminded me of a bit of PewDiePie and when he went through his whole fucking bash on feminism, and it made me come with the gamer tag Sister Fister 24. Gross.
What about Code Vein, says Rain Blaze? Oh yeah, I keep hearing things about Rain Blaze, or not Rain Blaze, but Code Vein.
What's Code Vein?
It's something from Bandai Namco as well. I've mainly seen it on their like Twitter and stuff like that, but just that's it. I've never like seen anything else other than that. Let's see if I can I'll do some little research on the side. So if you do research on your podcast, you become much more reputable.
Fucking Nolan. If you ain't fishing your sister, you can get out.
Well, that's too damn bad.
Well, that's too damn bad. They took our kid. It's one of my favorite fucking gags from South Park. That and Shitty Walk. I'm so tired. I don't know why. I've been doing nothing all day.
Yeah, sometimes you get that feeling.
I know why. I'm so thirsty.
Oh.
Like I can feel my mouth clicking.
Hold on. I'm still looking for more Code Vein stuff.
Oh, so there's more. I was gonna do editing today.
Oh yeah.
I want to put up a video every day, one video every day.
Okay.
However, to do that, I need to record, edit, and upload all in the same sitting.
You'll probably,
because if I don't, I won't do it. I won't do it at all. It'll just get put on the back burner, which is exactly what happened today. I played, I recorded, I made the thumbnail and everything for it, and as I was editing, I got hungry. So I left, I got something to eat, I got something to drink, I came back. As I was eating, I started watching Star Wars, kept watching, realized I had to go come to the stupid ass podcast.
It's the worst.
I started recording at noon.
Oh. Happens to me too, though. Like, I'll especially like during editing, it's like, I kind of want to watch this now, or I want to eat something. So
if y'all bored, watch fire burning for 10 hours.
My dude, like, when you hear that, bored.
But Mark said record several in advance. I would record several in advance if I had the time to record several in advance. Because I have a small window of opportunity for recording. The window is usually between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. when I eventually pass out. I have 4 hours to record, edit, upload, and create a thumbnail.
Why so late though? Is it because just the sheer number of people like in your family doing other things that would disrupt your recording process?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Unless you want to hear a lot of rabble in the background.
Nailed it.
Unless you want to hear a lot of yelling, rabble, Anthony yelling at the top of the line, "Hey, can you hear me? Hey, I'm his little brother. Hey, hey." Oh, and then he's playing Fortnite at the same time. Oh, hacks. Oh, the game's glitching out on me. Watch, come look at this. That's all I sit through all day until everyone goes to sleep. Every day, all day. So I have from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Tootsie, can you eat my pinky toe off? Thanks.
I have 4 hours to do everything. And so...
Family. But yeah, Code Vein, as far as I can see, because it's all in Japanese, it is just an
We'll translate it. You're Asian.
Okay. It's an anime set in the futuristic Japon. It's about... Oh. It's on PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. Aren't you proud that I got that? Aren't you proud I got exactly that lining?
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's all I really know about it. I'll have to look more in detail. But otherwise, I've just been hearing bits and pieces of that. Top quality original content. Oh, yeah. Top 10 fires from Watch Mojo. God damn it, Watch
I'd believe it. The roach that got tired of the BS. I don't remember that.
Oh, that sounds very familiar. Oh, it was it wasn't an actual roach. It was just kind of like a live action of the one dude who did the takes anime too seriously. It was like Rasengan. What? I said Rasengan. Oh, Rasen. Oh god. I'm the Avatar. Water. Oh, got his ass, Mitch.
I thought it was the other video that we saw, which was the dude complaining about them hood roaches.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it was something like that. I think, but the roach like was, it would mix between like an actual roach and like a full like size person like in a roach costume, and he's fighting the dude. They go to gun. It's like, how can you kill him? He's my brother. It's like, whoa, man, I didn't know. It just kind of happens.
Oh
yeah, RDC World 1. That's the name of the channel. Thank you.
So today I was playing the game that I played today was called Autonauts, which is
Autonauts.
There's no way you heard it. I barely
it's like
I found zero content on it anywhere. I didn't look very hard, but with games you shouldn't have to look very hard to find content of them somewhere.
Yeah. But like you did a random YouTube search and it's like, huh? Oh.
Yeah. But man, that game is in like a super alpha phase, and if not, man, it's a really poorly made game. You're just thrown in. It's like, all right, I'm gonna open up this game. Click.
You want to start a new game?
It's click. Powered by Unity, and then game. There's no main menu. There's no opening intro. There's no explanation of what's happening. There's no nothing. You're in the game and they don't tell you how to play anything. You can't find key bindings. There's no key bindings map or key map or anything. So it's just like, okay. All right, so that does that. This does this.
It's like learning everything just on your own. Wow.
My first video that I made of it is an hour long. I did not think it was that long because I hardly did anything. all that time was spent with me just clicking to find out what does what, tapping buttons to find out if they did anything. It is the worst like automated Minecraft game ever. Here's a rundown of the game. It's an isometric game, so you're looking down at like a 45-degree angle. In a 3D world, you can't rotate the camera. You pick up items by left clicking. You drop items by right clicking. You can't pick up an item if you're already holding an item.
Okay.
To move an item from your hand to your bag, you have to click down at the bottom, the little inventory icon button, and it opens up your hotbar of items. Keep in mind, I say hotbar loosely because there's no hotkeys for the hotbar. So you just have to go down, click your item, click the item you want to pick up, and then you pick up the item.
Okay.
You can only hold 5 items, not including what's in your hand. It's so annoying because you need so many different things to do so many different stuff. To switch an item from in your inventory to your hand, you have to open up your inventory, click the item, then it goes in your hand. But hope to God that you weren't already holding an item, because otherwise you're just clicking stuff in your inventory and it does nothing. There's no hot swap of items when you click them, so it's not like, oh, well, I'll click this and I'll switch it into my bag. Nope. So if your bag is full, drop your item that you're holding, pick up the new item, and then you're good to go. Oh my God. But the good bit about the game is the part of it that should work does work.
Okay.
And that bit is the part where you build your machines.
Oh, okay.
You build automatons to do the work for you.
Oh, okay. So everything you do is automated.
Everything you do can be automated and a robot can do it for you. Problem is, you have to teach the robot how to do it.
No.
So, here's the teaching.
Can you teach a caveman how to Twitter? You speak in these things called letters.
and I pretty much send it into the air, and his phone takes it out of the air and turns it into words that he can read that I choose to ignore. But so the way to teach the machine, sexy hiking, Calvin.
Yeah,
but oh, they're talking about sexy hiking because I guess someone was talking about getting over it. I guess, or something.
Oh no, that's sexy hiking. That's it.
Oh, they just started talking about sexy hiking. Anyway,
yes.
So the way you teach a robot is you hit the space bar. I learned this when I was smashing buttons. The space bar does a whistle. The whistle halts all of your robots and enters them into like a receptionatory like phase where they're accepting any information you give. You click the robot you want to teach. He opens up a little menu. It gives his current programming, a trade button, a play button, and a record button. Okay. Hit the record button, and then you perform the actions that you want it to do to the letter that you want it to do. Like, you can't mess up. So it's a point and click game if you want to move somewhere. You don't move with WASD or the keyboard arrow buttons. You have to click what you want to do. So you have to prepare everything in advance. If you want to chop down a tree, make sure before you hit that record button you have the axe in your hand. Otherwise, you click the tree to chop it down, it'll say, command, move to this exact location.
Oh, man,
and then,
so finicky.
Yeah. So make sure you have your axe. Then you click your tree. Then as you're chopping the tree, it'll give the commands. It'll say, find nearest tree, go to tree, use held item on tree.
Okay.
That's the easy part. Now, if you wanted to do multiple things, like say you want to chop the tree and so you chop the tree, it drops a log and sometimes seeds. You have to plant the seeds, otherwise they disappear and whoop, you're out of trees. No more trees for you. Good job. You can't do anything ever now because they don't grow back unless you plant the seeds. Mm-hmm. So say you want it to chop the tree and plant a seed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you need a whole new tool for that. You need the shovel. Because you have to dig a hole to put the seed in. So you chop the tree. It'll say the thing to chop the tree. Then you have to tell it to cycle through inventory.
That was my worst thing. It's just
Yeah.
like how to navigate through.
You have to tell it to cycle through its inventory. And then you have to hit OK. You can't tell it anything more. You have to tell OK. And it'll start doing that. It'll chop the tree. The tree will fall. It'll cycle its inventory. And then it'll crash. Because it cycles its inventory. It has no hand. Well, it has nothing in its hands because it's cycled from an axe to nothing. And then it'll try and chop down a tree, but you can't chop down trees with that axe. So the machine crashes down and breaks. So what you have to do is after it crashes, you have to bring out your shovel and then go back to its programming and tell it, okay, after you do that, after you cycle your thing and you chop the tree and you cycle your thing, now you're going to go to the nearest tree soil, find nearest tree soil.
Okay.
Go to nearest tree soil.
Use held item.
Use held item.
On tree soil.
Yep. And the thing is, each one of those things that I said takes up one line. The first robot you can build can have 15 lines.
No.
So if you wanted to chop a tree down, that's already 3 lines. You wanted to chop a tree and plant the seed that comes from it, that's another cycle inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Find nearest thing, go to nearest thing, use item, and then cycle. That's another 5. That's 8 lines already.
Yeah. Could you maybe make several autonomons that could just sync together? Well, not sync, but just kind of like a factory line. Just do one job, the other one picks up and then does the other job.
Mm-hmm.
So that seems
and that's what I did. However, your automatons can only work for so long.
They have batteries.
No. They don't have batteries. They're wind-up toys.
No.
So you have to take time to wind it up, and then it'll go. And so once I noticed it's taking me more time to rewind these guys than it would take for me to do all this shit on my own, I thought to myself, can I program someone to wind up the ones that need winding? And yes, you can. However, I need him to break down. Well, I need his wind to go away. Mm-hmm. That way I can train another one to wind him up when he breaks down.
Oh, that sounds like a chain, though. To wind the other winding toy.
Yeah.
And then one toy at the very far end is winding all these other ones.
Mm-hmm. So you'll have one guy going to nearest unwound. It's here's his command: find nearest unwound crude machine. Mm-hmm. That's a long ass term. Just on its own. This is long. That's all I care about is it's long. Mm-hmm. Find nearest unwound crude machine. And then wind him. And set to repeat forever. All of them I have set to repeat forever.
Got it. It's that's going to be the last thing you'll ever do, too.
What is my purpose? You pass butter.
Okay, I'll pass butter. What do you do on day 30? I'm doing butter. Good enough.
But I'm gonna keep playing it to see what I can do, cause man, there's so many steps to do something so simple, and we take it for granted.
I know that Rooster Teeth's mentioned it before, but if you had to narrate everything you do, everything, move hand on left leg, or raise the hand up, reach for water bottle, grab water bottle, retreat it back, open the cap, pull it toward your mouth, pour down the water.
You die the instant you have to swallow. I'd pet a tarantula. I've held a tarantula. It scared the shit out of me. But as for what you were saying, Justin, I don't know, because that kind of falls under the same line of their $1 million butt thing that they said, where
Yeah,
you get $1 million, but everything you use says its name.
Oh yeah. So like right now it's just like
Chair,
chair, iPhone 7,
shirt, pants, chair, and just everything yelling. Computer,
everything's
phone,
linked together.
Yeah,
and we had to go all the way back down to like the RAM
extension cord, wall, outlet, electricity, light, other light, shade, light lamp, like microphone.
Justin's room, Justin's house,
everything,
neighborhood,
just everything yelling at you. And even Gavin kind of thought he outthought it right there. Well, I'll just have earplugs in my ears at all times. And right there, no, because then it'd be yelling in my ears. Earplug. Right there, you can never go to sleep. Bed, pillow, bed, sheets, pillow, sheet, bed, pillow, sheets, covers, bed, pillow. I don't. What? How sad. The poor thing died.
It's his fault, that is. I'm just kidding.
I think constant narration of anything would drive me mad.
You want to try a different scenario for $1 million, but since it's literally a free game, if you really think about it, unless you play the card game, which is like $20 to $30 something per box.
$1 million, but every time you fart, your family and friends think you just died.
No. But how long is the duration of that thought process?
Right?
Before is it the next fart? It is the next fart.
I think people. I'm not sure how bad that would be for Steven, considering every time he burps, people think he's dying.
Yeah, that's right. Just to mention to Andy and Zane, because I know they really want to assist in Halo stuff. I found out that my brother just kind of discontinued the whole subscription service for Xbox Live because he just doesn't use it. So I'm thinking I'll just probably pick it up, let him know about that, and then we could just link up together. So I'll do a subscription thing. But if anything, I guess you don't have Game Pass anymore. So
no, I don't.
I think we'll be fine without Game Pass. It'd just be way too many subscriptions I have already. Let's see, you got the YouTube Red, you got Verve, and if you add Xbox and you also have Game Pass, what else is there? I mean, other than your monthly, I guess your monthly fees to your what was it? Not insurance, but your IRS or something like that. And also for what was it? When you retire, your retirement funds, and also all the other bills you have to do, like food bills and whatnot, just to help with the family. Also, maybe a Nintendo subscription service or whenever that rolls out in 2018. Just oh, dude.
Here's an interesting one Mark brought up now. $1 million, but every time you sneeze, you change your gender, and you can't make yourself sneeze. There's a problem with that because I have to make myself sneeze. If I don't make myself sneeze, my sneeze will just stay there. It's just gonna hang out like that.
Well, I guess that's
I'm
actually
gonna live in hell.
I guess that wouldn't be really bad at all. It wouldn't be, because when you sneeze genders, you don't change, except for
Well, he's saying gender and sex are the same in this context.
Oh, in this context, got it.
He made sure to put his terms and conditions.
Okay, all right. I didn't really read that. All right.
Zane, no.
No. Stop, Zane. We're gonna try doing it tomorrow, right? We'll try it tomorrow. Yeah, we'll try it tomorrow, and we'll see. It'd be cool if we could do a co-stream again, or try it. But if it comes down to it, we'll just do our regular thing.
Mm-hmm. Were we having problems last time?
It was just because of the fact that we didn't have Xbox Gold. So if I get that,
we couldn't set up a party. That's why.
Right. So if I do that and you link up with my Xbox, then it's okay, that should resolve it. Man, you, Andy, and Zane are so dead set on this. But okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure, because you were talking about how Halo, the very first Halo, shouldn't have 4 co-op. I think it's just the one. So We'll see. We will see. And if not, you know what? If we're on Mixer, you can co-stream with us. All right.
Pay $5 to be any video game character. Who would it be?
Ugh. Because there are a lot of video game characters I like, but they all have one hell of a past that they have to deal with. That a lot of circumstances happen mid game, which makes sense. I was thinking Cloud from Final Fantasy VII is always a badass, but Aerith dies. Damn, dude.
And he kills her. He drowns her. People pointed out that she's stabbed right through the spine. She's just paralyzed. And he says, "Bye, Woody."
Also, it'd be cool to be Sephiroth, but I have to deal with the one wing and also a long-ass sword. I can't go through walkways like that.
You could easily go through a walkway like that. Also, no, because I would age super rapidly. I ain't down for that. I like being young and sexy with a deep voice.
Whoa, someone who's young forever in a video game.
Every video game character ever?
I guess for as long as the game plays.
Right?
Huh.
I've played a game where it's where it actually keeps track of time and whatnot. 37 years later, I'm still a kid.
I guess first thought would be a gardener in Viva Pinata. That's it. I don't even know how I do that. It just happens. If I see all the colorful pinatas, all I gotta do is bad gardener people. Which case I already blockade them when I'm level something.
All you gotta do is just beat the shit out of them with a shovel.
I'll see a lion is causing trouble, hey! Whack! Whack! Whack!
Oh my god. $1 million, but you must take your first prostate exam now, with Careless Whispers playing and David in the back saying, "That's great."
You're doing just great.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of one. How about $1 million, but every time you need to use the bathroom, whether you're peeing or pooping, you have to listen to your least favorite song in the world.
Not that bad.
That's not bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's super simple.
What happens if the cumulative amount of time you spend in the bathroom at your workplace, within 2 or 3 years, you have to sit there for the rest of your... I mean, this is totally separate, but sit there for the amount of time you've been there throughout those 2 or 3 years in one sitting, listening to your least favorite music.
Wow, that's quite a long time. I think eventually I'd learn to drown it out. However,
earphones.
However, I have another one. I have a good one. $1 million, but for 1 week of every month for the rest of your life, each day you have to be in a new costume that Lady Gaga has worn in one of her music videos.
Oh no! I don't know if I can do that. $1 million, but for the rest of your life, you play as a supporter role equivalent to Left Shark.
What?
The equivalent to Left Shark from that one live show for Taylor Swift or something like that.
So that's what, 1 week, 12 months, every day. That means you have 84 days out of the year you're wearing some Lady Gaga costume.
Yeah, dude. Oh man. I'm trying to think of one regarding any kind of body part that you might be missing for a week, replace it with another, and see how you could function with that.
I have a good one. $1 million, but for the month of January, for the rest of your life, you are missing the one limb that you used the most in the previous year.
Used the most in the previous year?
Yeah.
What? What?
Think about that.
Which one?
The one limb that you use the most out of the year. So if you're a writer, well, you just lost your right arm for the month of January. Better learn how to use your left.
It's a shame that I'm not ambidextrous.
Or if you're a runner, if you have a slightly stronger leg for your stride, there goes that slightly stronger leg for a month.
Here's your crutch too. Yeah. Let's see.
$1 million, but you have to switch your legs with horse legs like a centaur.
How about $1 million, but say like you eat 3 meals in a day. One of those meals, and it's random, you can be breakfast, lunch, or dinner, will just taste like terrible baby food, no matter what it is.
Terrible baby food?
Yeah, just like really bad baby food.
Oh, man.
And you don't know which one it's which. So like, hey Gabe, breakfast is ready. Oh, cool, bacon and eggs.
Goodbye, my lover.
What
you Goodbye, say? My friend.
I was editing one of our episodes for Skyrim, and it was the one where you killed Lydia. And you were telling me to like places to put the song in there. I was like, wait, no, this is a copyright. But wait, I have an idea, because we just sang the song before, so it's just like a flashback of you and us just singing that song.
Oh man. See, that would be good if it weren't for the fact that every girl is that way. Then it's like, oh, what a big surprise. For the 90th time in a row.
At this point, it's just a hindrance. Shoot. I think I have one. Like, $1 million, but every song that you hear is sung by someone you know, and it's different. I feel like I've heard that one before, maybe.
They did something similar to that where every movie you watch is replaced. The entire cast is replaced with people that you know.
Yeah. And everyone has their own, like, singing level.
But
they're singing dead serious.
I still think that would be great.
But, like, from here on to later, it'll be funny with the parody songs, but, like, what about new songs?
Well, I don't listen to enough music anyway.
You think you'd like listen to LaDasha singing one of Ariana Grande's songs?
Whoa. LaDasha singing any song, really.
Her new album. Cereal plus water.
No. Now here's my question. Now, would each artist be portrayed singly by each person? Or is each song just randomly given a person that I know?
Yeah, the latter.
Okay.
So it could be Nuclear. It could be by me. We later pass down to Christoph. It could be passed down. It could be passed down to like your brother. It could be passed down, and they're dead serious when they sing, regardless of their singing level.
Well, it's not like I don't already live that life. My older brother sings like half the songs that he listens to anyway.
Oh yeah, right. The Logan Pauls and the Jake Pauls.
No, that's my little brother. I'm talking about my older brother.
Oh really?
Yeah. Woof. It almost sounds like he's always purposely trying to sound like his voice is cracking in the most painful way possible.
Oh man, but Zane, LaDasha didn't sing "I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner."
She didn't, but it is a song, and so she was randomly chosen to sing it.
Well, I guess that doesn't really change anything. New single album. I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner. $1 million, but for an hour straight, LaDasha has controlled the car batteries attached to your nipples.
LaDasha don't like me after I said shit don't add up. And I told her no.
I said no to her too.
We all did. Hey, fuck off my scarf.
It's a gift. Nolan, did you ever get my gift? Tell me I'm pretty.
At least I'm in a cool ass state where there's actually things to do. Nolan. Where are you at? Bumfuck nowhere, USA?
We still have Cool Town, USA here.
Skip.
Nice scarf. Oh, sorry. Nice gift.
I'm getting like mad chapped lips.
It's that time of the year.
It's not that I'm so thirsty.
That too. He near the beach.
That picture. Water, half mile. Single women, 50 miles.
You're right. Reminds me of the salt levels I gave Steven on our way to Anime Expo. I was just ripping it into him. It was crazy. It's like, it was a little bit bumpy. That's all that salt from Steven.
Oh my god. Dude.
I feel bad.
The amount of salt jokes that you made. Where's the nearest Taco Bell at?
It's down the street. Thanks. Where is it again? It came back afterward. Oh, that was. Oh,
I feel I've seen that one before. $1 million, but never be able to tell the difference between a baby and a muffin.
Why won't you let me die?
Oh, wow. Nolan's the most popular city on the East Coast. Man, what a great honor to have. It's like being the smartest kid with Down syndrome. The tallest dwarf and the shortest giant.
What is this shortest giant? Is that just a 6-foot person?
I don't know. But that's the honor that fucking Nolan's bestowing on himself by saying he's in the most popular places in the East Coast.
Let's see. I'm just like going on the idea of like more $1 million butt stuff. $1 million but interactive butt stuff.
$1 million, but you have to live on the East Coast.
Well, I don't know how that's like. I'm sure the East Coast has some other food venues that I've never been to before. I might take it. Oh, dude.
Even Nolan doesn't want to be on the East Coast.
I don't mind. I hate this place. Nolan, just join back with us when you have enough money. But yeah, let's see, $1 million, but you gotta travel everywhere on foot.
Hell yeah, I'm already there. Where's my $1 million?
I can't take that. I need to.
Wow, that's not worth it. $1 million that you gotta take out of states and odd jobs. Wow. I'm so exhausted.
Or what if like $1 million, but everything you drink tastes like cough medicine?
I could do it.
I probably could too, but I would be derived of so many like things like soda, and also even would technically the shaved ice also be tasting like
technically not a drink.
That's a defining. That's a like cough medicine flavor. Oh, why didn't they add that? Just to kill us even more. Right? So
they have pickle juice already. It's just as bad.
Oh my god! I don't want to think about like that large size thing of pickle juice.
The mountain pickle juice.
And whatever secondary flavor of your dislike.
$1 million, but you got to be a man and eat some ass.
Whose ass though?
$1 million, boy. It's already checked off the list, my guy. Calvin, checked off the list already, my guy. Come on. Stop describing my life and offering people $1 million for it. It's insulting. Besides, who else wants to be fucking what's his name? Michael J. Fox.
Oh yeah, he's the one that shakes a lot.
Yeah, he has Parkinson's.
Oh yeah, I remember. Gabe's like, I done it. Money, man. Trying to think of other ones. But yeah,
so far I think I have like $5 million off of what people said right now. Like, oh, $1 million, but you gotta do this. It's my life. I do whatever.
I don't need my career anymore. I can buy all the recording stuff I need. And food.
Wow, what a great honor to have. Be able to buy food.
I'll buy food so I can grow more food. But yeah,
So I was watching this one guy play Raft. You know that game, right?
Raft. What is that game about?
You're on a raft.
Then no, I'm sorry.
Markiplier did a bit of it. You're on a raft, build and craft, try and survive. There's a shark eating your raft.
Okay.
But he made a planner, and he fished up a barrel, and in the barrel he had potatoes, and he's right there. Oh, I can survive. The whole time he's like, because he got two potatoes, 2 beets, and a palm seed. So he built the planters right there. Cool. I'll plant my palm seed. I can't plant my palm. The hell am I supposed to plant in here? Oh, I can make a tree planter. Okay, I'll make a tree planter, plant my palm tree. But what the hell am I supposed to plant in here? Spends his day cooking the beets, eats the beets, then he cooks the potato and he's going around and he clicks and he accidentally plants the potato and he's going around just right there. All right. Oh, look, it seems I planted something. What the hell did I plant? Where the hell's my other potato? Throughout the whole video, he never realized you can plant potatoes for more potatoes. And for a good 20 minutes, he's like, I'm so hungry. There's no food. I keep getting 1 or 2 potatoes, and they don't last me very long. And then I start scrolling through the comment section, and someone's like, someone quotes him. So what the hell did I plant, and where did my other potato go? The guy replied to it, said, not my greatest moment. But I read that that game was free, so I downloaded that, and that's what led me down my escapade of all the other free games.
All the other free games.
Yeah, like Cosmonaut or Cosmoteer. Cosmoteer is that last game I played. Mm-hmm. That game's fun. I've learned how to play. I was playing it a lot last night, and I've all but broke the game.
All but broke the game.
Yeah, there's a sandbox mode where you can build your own ship, just however you want. You have infinite funds, infinite resources. So I was like, all right, I want to make a little ship that I can get at the start of the game when I do the bounty hunter mode. So I made my little ship. It fell into budget. Turns out my ship was a lot better than I gave it credit for. One of those ships took out everything on the map. Well, everything in my initial planetary system. Didn't need an ounce of repair. I didn't spend a single dollar on repair. Because I made it a very narrow ship with 2 reasonably sized guns and a shield generator that covered the entire width of the ship. So all the simple guys, they don't have strong enough weapons to break my shield down all the way. And so I'm just like, bang, 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 dead. Eventually I had a fleet of 6 of them. And so I'd fly them in a claw formation, which is the opposite of a wedge formation.
Okay.
I'd fly them in a claw formation, go to other amateur planetary systems. That's where I died. I accidentally went to a professional planetary system. I was completely outclassed. Ripped me to shreds. Still have flashbacks. But anyway, so I go to these little amateur systems and just pretty much just make a clean sweep of the place and buy more, and then go to new ones, make a clean sweep, buy more.
I mean, that's kind of like my way of going through just feeding any kind of organism, like a raising type of game where it's just oh, you want to breed this one to be even stronger. Okay, let's just keep rinse and repeat everything.
But there's one ship that I'm going to stop buying new ships because there's one ship I want to save up for.
Okay.
And that's the Starship Enterprise.
Ah.
It's in that game.
Nice.
It's not called the Starship Enterprise. No, that's copyright.
That's copyright, but it looks exactly like it.
It is exactly like it. It's a big central circle, with a T-shaped bottom and 2 thrusters on the edge of that T.
Yep, exactly.
The Starship Enterprise, and that thing lays waste to everything.
But yeah, not sure. Jumping in here, you think the last stream of 2017 there'd be more than just Justin, Gabe, and Justin? Well, yeah. Sorry to disappoint.
You'd think that, but no one cares.
Yeah, like
I only care because I live around the corner.
Yeah. Otherwise, I have to go get you.
Yeah.
And
make me care.
Everyone's busy. Nia's working. Nolan is, well, where Nolan is. Seppi is, or where Seppi is. And Kristoff is MIA. Missing in action. Like, he still retweets things. I see that. But otherwise, he's MIA. MIA. Yeah. It reminds me of way back in the very first live stream we did. That was absolutely crazy. Just like, it was just on the spot. The mic picked up like crazy sounds. Everyone's having like ear bleeds. We had to go get the mic, the Blue Yeti at the time, and that made it okay. It was a stationary webcam. Oh boy. Oh, I'm seeing all these other things.
Jesus, dude. The characters that Not Sure's friends created. A pyromaniac sorcerer, a seductive sorceress, a dyslexic wizard, a clerk who fucked up on his job description and became a cleric, a turtle paladin, a chef, and a bard with no musical talents.
Well, that's what happens when you try to run that.
What? Justin, do you know about that?
What
Mark said?
Some chick wanted to suck Justin's dick at New Year's. I think I have that like buried in like the confines of my memories, and I just unearthed it. Thanks a lot, Mark. Yeah, that was the time when we were starting. We were like a bigger channel. So yeah. I don't know. Just like, I don't want to think too much about it because like the channel is like still gaining subscribers, but it's definitely been dropping a little bit more because we stopped doing discussions. Not like permanently, but just like because we ran out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to think about that too much. I'm actually more optimistic because like I do have a chance on Mixer as far as I can see, and then with that I can like talk to people in the community. Maybe I can find a team like from there, and then I can work somewhere there as far as just like maybe getting donations there and just helping fund the channel here.
Don't worry, Justin. One day your channel will grow as fast as mine.
Yeah, you're right now.
I'm at a positive gain.
That's true.
Get on my level, scrub. Says the guy with less than 100 to the guy with almost 100,000.
Yeah.
And decaying.
And decaying. All right. Let's see. I think things to anticipate for 2018. I think that's the last thing we need to cover, just as far as like this type of a stream. I don't know what to expect because I'll be honest, like 2017, like as a whole, as far as like news and game stuff, like they kind of balance out. Mm-hmm. One really is just suckish, and the other one's like, oh, it's really well because like the Switch is very successful. I've been loving the Switch ever since. I hardly played on my Xbox, but I'm glad that we kind of like jumped back into that. So trying to put some mileage on my Xbox. Considering I'm still not going to get the Xbox One X. Which reminds me, someone was asking about like why are consoles getting smaller nowadays. I'm like, I feel like I had this conversation like way back.
Are they?
It depends on your perspective. I don't know.
That's a huge I feel it rivals the size of the original Xbox.
I think so too. If not, maybe. Well, actually, yeah, you're right. But yeah, I would say like like the Switch would probably be like the smallest mainline console versus handheld, borderline handheld, and it is a handheld.
It is a handheld. Just because you can hook it up to a thing, which makes it a big screen game, doesn't mean that's not a handheld game.
Mm-hmm. Because technically, your phones are also handheld games as well.
You know what?
Consoles.
You know what this is? Not the Switch. The thing the Switch plugs into.
It's just like, essentially like a power HDMI adapter.
Here's what it is. It is the thing that you put on the bottom of a GameCube to play Game Boy games.
Oh, you're right.
That is what that is. That's all it is. That is just a fancy Game Boy.
Backwards compatible.
Matter of fact, that's a fancy Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Someone on the editing team. Put a Game Boy Advance right here. Put a Nintendo Switch console right there. We need an editing team.
I love those videos where it's showing like the intro to like the Nintendo game. People are like, boop, 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 boop. But as you hit the last like beat, it's something completely different. I'm trying to think of other ones. Oh yeah, I think I saw one where it's like I've seen it on YouTube and Instagram, but it was one of those I forget what they're called, but just like I guess SFX like with Link added in there.
Mm-hmm.
He just slashes a guy in the back. That's the last beat of it. Oh yeah. Also, something that kind of stuck with me now, like for 2017, was the JoJo reference stuff. I love that song, and also just like the murara murara murara. Just everything about that two dynamic, just like also it's me, Dio.
Nope. I think the greatest thing to come out of the year of 2017 came out not that long ago. You know, we bashed it on a bit, but at the end of the day, it was a good thing to have. You know what I'm talking about?
Free space and mind. What is it? No, I was just like, seriously, what is it?
Go Power Rangers.
I don't know. I feel like we've done like even greater things.
I don't know. That's pretty up there.
And not a lot of people have seen it. It's not something I'm uploading, but
it's great.
It's like it's under wraps. Man, I'm looking at time. Like we're almost at 2 hours now, and I'm just remembering like our recap of like the first year of DangIT Productions or DangIT Prodcast specifically, and how that was 2.5 hours of us just like kind of summarizing each episode
to the best of our ability.
Yeah, and if we were to do it now, just like nothing's really changed.
Yeah. I think up until we started doing the live stream episodes, I could pretty much still recall everything that happened in, well, not everything that happened in all of them, but a general gist of what happened in every single one up until we switched to live streams.
Yeah.
Because the chat is so unpredictable in terms of how we react to it, to where it's like, I can't remember what we did or said.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it is the 30th, right? Yeah, it's the 30th. So we have New Year's Eve coming up. I don't really have plans other than filming with you. Other than filming with you, I have no other like plans other than that. It would be really cool to go to San Diego, though.
It would be,
but that's all on Seffi.
So I'm telling you, we just show up. If she says no, we chill at the boardwalk. Watch some fireworks. Pass out on the beach. Go home.
But who'd be down with that? I want to bring more people now.
I'm pretty sure Anaya and Steven would be down for that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be working, right?
I don't think Anaya would be, question mark, because he's the one that brought it up,
right?
So I don't think he is working then.
Yeah, but yeah, everyone's busy. We can do that. It could be like the mark of like our first like DangIT vlog / update thing in a long while, too. You know, yeah, I'm down with it. We just go. And we just do whatever.
Hear that, Stephanie? If you're not watching, you just missed out on the whole plan that we're planning to do to wreck your whole plans for New Year's. Also, dude, my fucking lazy eye is getting mad fucking droopy.
Yeah, it's starting to get to that point. Shall we call it good then for this podcast?
Yeah. Hey, Justin, did you unlock Ganon?
Did I unlock Ganon for what?
Did you unlock him?
Sure.
Okay. I was prepared for you to say something negative again, and I was gonna yell at you.
Oh.
I had it all lined up, so you surprised me.
Yeah, you gotta stay optimistic. That's another New Year's resolution. Just always stay positive, and I think that's just something that I always want to do. Other than that, New Year's resolutions. I guess continue like working out, try to stay in shape. Work with Mixer a little bit more. Continue doing the consistent stuff here. Also try to add like vlogs and weekly updates and stuff like that. And I kind of want to go back into that. I think that's it for me. Gabe, you said you're gonna start your career. You're uploading videos now, so
I am.
So anything else you wanted to do?
In terms of what I wanted to do, I can't think of anything. However, I have a pretty successful video like campaign going based on the fact that every single one of my videos has a comment by someone that isn't me.
Is it a different person though?
Yeah, it's a different person in each video.
Good.
Okay. One's Andy, one's Nolan, and one is some other guy called On I.
Nice. Okay. That's good. All right, we're getting places, whether like as a team or individually. We're gonna make 2018 a better year for DangIT Productions in general. But otherwise, we'll just kind of leave it up to the viewers.
We're gonna make DangIT Productions great again.
Yeah, we're gonna make DangIT Productions great again, whether this nation falls or not. Wait, if the nation falls, we'll be the only ones left standing if we continue to make content. So therefore,
we'll be the #1 YouTube channel in the United States.
By default. Ah, yeah, that's nice. All right. In that case, we got our goals ready. So I think we're good to end the stream here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of DangIT Podcast Live. It's episode 186. My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
And thanks for watching. Happy New Year, everyone. We'll see you on the other side. And, well, actually, people who watch the post edited this on Wednesday, it's already too late. But yeah, all right, we'll see you then.